Hi everybody, Chris here from Truly Holistic. Now this video today is going to be a free healing video, and it's going to be using the sun ring, which is a broadcasting tool. It's a crystalline sun ring, and we're going to be using it to broadcast a substance. And this sun ring is part of the broadcasting system that I have created. And the broadcasting system, which obviously is using the sun ring to broadcast anything as the creator. And that's why I'm very proud of this system, because the sun ring, the common question I get about the sun ring from people, how do I use this? Because it comes with very limited instruction. And this system enables you a guided or channeled method to find out how you need to use it and for what reason. Okay? So within the broadcasting system, I have charts which are based on minerals and elements, so you can find out what mineral element you're deficient in, or what you're excessive in, or what vitamin you may need. It also covers digestive enzymes, so if you're somebody that have digestive issues and you want to know what digestive enzymes you need to help break down and digest the food that you're consuming in a lot easier manner, and a way that is in line with your body, because we're all unique. And because a lot of the times I find with digestive system problems, it's not the problem is the food we're eating, it's our body's ability to break it down and digest it. So we have a digestive enzymes chart. We also have a supplements chart where you can find out if, let's say, you're having inflammatory problems in the digestive system, or you had a sore shoulder, you can find out what supplement will work best to relieving that ailment or that symptom. We also have charts on that have got all the most medicinal herbs there are. So if you're somebody that's really into herbalism and want to treat illness that method, no better system than the broadcasting system. We also have a superfoods chart with all the most medicinal superfoods from all the corners of the earth, the highly medicinal substance and foods, like for example cacao, okay, which is a highly medicinal substance, which all chocolate's made out of. So it's high in magnesium, high in iron, and high in chromium, which is great for balancing out blood sugar. It's also very high in substances like anandamide, which is this bliss chemical, and that's why cacao or chocolate has the association with love. Okay, so it's a very medicinal substance. And there's a number of other charts as well. We've got charts where you can find out what crystal would supplement your situation or healing thing that you want to do. And also a chart where it teaches you what intention to use to program your crystal, because the crystals are a geometric structure which hold intent very well, so they're very good in programming your intent and amplifying it. So this system shows you how to do that as well. Now the beauty about this system is that, you know, we could have the physical crystal, we could go out and buy the physical cacao, we could go out and buy a fish oil supplement. But the problem you have with that is, for example, if you go out and buy a fish oil supplement, there'll be about 10 different fish oils from 10 different companies. Now, every body is unique, and one company that produces fish oil, well, it might work really well for one person, but for the other it doesn't work as well with. So within this broadcasting system, we teach you how to become more intuitive and guided into knowing what your body requires. Okay, and whether that's through pendulum dowsing, whether that's through dowsing with dowsing rods, or muscle kinesiology, which we call muscle testing. For people that already know how to do that, well, you can jump straight into the system and use that system that way. But also this system is developed for the beginner too, that doesn't know how to do dowsing or know how to use kinesiology, muscle testing. So we teach you how to do that to make the system work for you. So therefore, when you go out and if you are going to go and buy fish oil supplements, you know to be guided to the one that's going to work best for you. So the money that you're expending is going to go into something that's going to have a greater impact on what you're looking for. So, but the cool thing about this system is, if you don't have the physical supplement, don't have the cacao in your cupboard or the crystals on your shelf, well, you can create that effect by just writing that intention on a piece of paper, an intention note. Okay, here at Truly Holistic, we're all about intention, the power of intention, seeing that we are actually in the role as a creator, not just an observant and a participant. So what you do is, now the issue sometimes with, and we'll use the example here of cacao. You know, cacao, and there's many varieties of cacao, and all over the world where it's farmed as well, and where it's actually just naturally is provided. And when you think about the growing of cacao, you know, the people that plant it, the people that harvest it, the people that package it until it eventually gets on the shelf on the other side of the world where you buy it, it's kind of gone through many hands, and through a lot of people's energy have been imparted on that product. And if it's a product that's not as high quality, or it comes from a company that is not too much cared about its effect on you, it's more just about monetary gain, well, that's going to have an effect on the energy of that product. So there's a lot of miscreation that goes into the product. Now, when you write, you as the creator, the role as the creator, and you write the word cacao down on a piece of paper, and you want the medicinal effect of what that can bring, you're creating a pure creation where there's not all these handlers of other people's imparting of their energies and negative energies on that product. So in a lot of ways, I feel it's more powerful when we write it as an intention note. I actually did a video not that long ago, it's on my YouTube channel if you haven't seen it, where we actually compare the effect of a physical rose quartz crystal compared to rose quartz written down as an intention note, and using it within the sun ring and broadcasting it out, and seeing the difference in its broadcasting effect and its power. So check that video out. It's quite eye-opening in regards to that. So what we're going to do for the free healing, we are going to use that analogy, or that idea of the broadcasting system, using the broadcasting tool, the sun ring. And what we're going to use is we're going to use L-Theanine, okay? And L-Theanine is a substance that is quite often used for people that suffer with anxiety because it has a calming influence to it, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to use the intention of L-Theanine on everybody that's watching and listening on their parasympathetic nervous system. So why the parasympathetic nervous system? Now, the parasympathetic nervous system, alongside with the sympathetic nervous system, makes up your autonomic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is connected to survival, your fight or flight mode. So when we go out into the world, and there's a lot of survival going on out there, right? And there's a lot of fight and flight going on. And we can get quite muddled up, right? And we lose our composure and lose our calmness. Now, the polarity to sympathetic nervous system, as I say, is the parasympathetic nervous system. The parasympathetic nervous system is about creating a state of composure and calmness. For a lot of people, and this is what I see when they come to me for sessions and for Ascendance Healing at Truly Holistic, is that the sympathetic nervous system is being very dominant of the parasympathetic nervous system, and their ability to create a state of calmness and composure has been affected. Now, why this is so important is because when I teach people about being more present and being in the now, which is creating a greater connection to our consciousness and our higher aspects of ourselves, which is bringing through the wisdom to make the right decisions and to make the right choices, is our ability to create a state of calmness and composure, which the parasympathetic nervous system is trying to do. So I know there's a lot of people out there that have problems with that, and we can all put our hand up in regards to that. And I want to do a free healing that's going to help people in regards to creating your parasympathetic nervous system to be in a more calm and composed state. And we are going to use this as an example of the broadcasting system, using the broadcasting tool, the sun ring, with a broadcasting note which has L-Theanine to create that effect. So I'd love to hear your comments below. I did this with a client today, and well, that had a massive effect on them. They were on a natural high. So let's see what I can do for you. So here we go. Before I do this, what I want you to do is close your eyes, okay? And I'm going to broadcast the L-Theanine. I want you to visualize that and receive that energy into your parasympathetic nervous system. So we're just going to place the sun ring underneath with the intention note. So here we go. So for everybody watching and listening to this video, we have the intention note of L-Theanine within the sun ray. And we want to broadcast the vibration, the frequency, the energetic signature of L-Theanine into everybody that's watching and listening to this video, into their parasympathetic nervous system. For everybody watching and listening for their parasympathetic nervous system, L-Theanine true, using the sun ring to broadcast the effect, the vibration, the frequency of L-Theanine, into creating more calmness, composure in regards to their parasympathetic nervous system. To alleviate people if they're feeling a state of anxiety at the moment, where in survival mode, in sympathetic mode, fight or flight mode. L-Theanine true, broadcasting it with the sun ring. Okay, so that's finishing off now, tapering off, so we'll take that away. So I hope you really enjoyed that free healing, and as I say, this broadcasting system is wonderful. You know, if you're into crystal healing, well, this system is great for people like that. It will teach you how to program crystals and take your healing method to just another level. If you don't have crystals, you can write them on it as an intention note and still get the same effect, or even, in my opinion, even better. For people out there that are into herbalism, and you can't, it's just too expensive to do all the herbs, well, you can use this system to create that same effect through an intention note and a broadcasting tool like the sun ray. So supplements, and you name it, all these different healing modalities, this system is just going to take it to a completely new level. So if you're interested in the broadcasting system, go to my products page at my website, trulyholistic.net. But otherwise, I'd love to hear your comments about what you felt in regards to that free healing with the L-Theanine and how it affected your parasympathetic nervous system. What state was it able to create for you? I'd love to hear your comments. And please remember, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video as much as you like to people that you'd find that will get a healing effect from this. Bye.